Meet Mike Gibson, on and off ACC since the 80s. He repeatedly told ACC 5 years ago his back was so bad he couldn't lift, twist, bend or stand at work. But take a closer look. The back injury has seen ACC pay Mr Gibson around $100,000, but he insisted he was still unable to work. We found Mr Gibson in Kaikoura, where there's a bed and breakfast run from his home. We also discovered that, in spite of his hard-working landscape work ethic, he'd been telling ACC for years that his back was too painful for him to be able to work at all. ACC does recommend beneficiaries with bad backs don't take back pain lying down. Avoid twisting, turning and bending. Use heavy handling equipment. Get 2 people to move a load instead of 1. Keep work at a comfortable height. Plan a return to work. We tried to get Mr Gibson to answer questions about him lying to ACC and ripping off the taxpayer. Well, are you happy to answer some questions?
No.
Not at all?
Nothing to do with you.
So you haven't done any of those things?
No.
Okay.
Where'd you get this from?
Well, it's irrelevant where we got it from.
Well, it's not. You tell me.
Well, I've seen you picking up rocks and things.
Oh, really? When?
Yeah. In the last couple of years.
Yeah, right. Good on you.
That's all you got to say?
Yeah, mate.
Okay. Mr Gibson flatly denied doing any of the landscaping on his property and denied an accusation he'd bludged off the taxpayer. ACC declined to comment, but the Dominion Post understands they've investigated Mr Gibson several times using their own investigators and also private investigators. Right here beside this Kaikoura landmark is where Mr Gibson and one of his mates regularly launch a boat to go crayfishing. But ACC have known about all those activities for years and in spite of that have never prosecuted him for fraud.